Hey guys, Primal Chaos here. Welcome to the channel. And as promised, we're going to get back to something a little heavier today. I know we've been on a bit of a tangent of, things that may not appeal to the metalcore or the deathcore fans, but I feel like I've got something here today that's a little bit of a crossover. I know it's definitely a song that's been, well, a band, I should say, that's been thrown at me over and over and over again. In reference to the Eskimo Callboy songs I've done. So I'm guessing We Butter the Bread with Butter are kind of along those same lines. And you know what? That's kind of exciting. I'm a big fan of that stuff. So let's go. Yeah, so this one's been recommended to me consistently since I put up even the first Eskimo Callboy song, Hyper. And also a friend from Pretty Hate Machining fully supports and endorses this one. So he's been a good mentor as far as choosing songs and stuff like that. So I'll take his word for it as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's just jump straight in. I don't know anything about this. All I know about these guys is that they've done a version of Hyper, I think in conjunction with Eskimo Callboy as well. This isn't that. This is 20 kilometers an hour, or 20 kilometers per hour, however you say it. And yeah, I've taken a look at it. It looks like the lyrics are all in German, but I think that a lot of it will translate visually. We'll see how we go. Let's jump straight in. Oh, that's cool. What is that sound? Let's go! I know this might come off as a little bit judgmental, but it just doesn't seem like that voice should be coming out of that dude. And that's what makes it great. Hang on, I'm going to go back. Sorry, I rarely want to jump back so far, but the problem with doing these songs is that, when you don't know what to expect, it can be overwhelming. The first few seconds or the first sort of minute can be really overwhelming because you're hearing so much stuff coming at you and you don't have the opportunity to, first of all, know when to pause, what's a good juncture. And also, half the time you can't pick up on half of it because you're just like, what is that? What is going on? So let's go again. I really dug that they used that sort of synthy sound that was, it was pitching upwards to make it sound like, like a car revving, in a race or something like that. Also, just a sick drum sound. Really cool. The reverb on the drums, man. Wow. It's tight. Let's go! Nice riffs, man. I love that they're blasting down the street having the time of their lives and they're just holding up the truck driver. What? Now he's doing it. Yep. Come on. Wow, hang on. That's a good place to stop. Just indulge me for 1 second. I just want to grab translate. While I'm doing that, man, how about that breakdown? You can see that it's all fully chopped up and edited and stuff like that to give it sort of like that synth pop edginess, with the, you know, the undercurrent of like the sick breakdown. But it just works, right? It just ticks all the boxes. All right, so we're going to enter text. I just want to see, like, particularly what it seems like that's the chorus. Hang on. I just want to see what it means. No, not Korean. It'd be German. This is gripping viewing. There we go. Paste. All right. Not that yesterday, everyone deserves it today. E-scooter. E-scooter drives just great. Brand new on the market, simply more individual. E-scooter, e-scooter, quieter, hotter, faster. Oh my God. You know what? It's funny that they're making e-scooters out to be like, you know, like they're implying that they're super lame, but they're awesome, which is exactly what e-scooters are. You know, if you see some dude whizzing past on one, you're like, lame. But then when you're riding one, you're like, this is the sickest thing I've ever seen. All right, let's go back a little bit. Yeah, I got to hear more of that breakdown. Go. Hey, buddy. Oh my God. I'm so glad that I saw the video in context, because the joy of that would have been lost on me, you know, because not being in English, it's really tough to sort of figure out the humor, but man, they certainly bring it visually, right? We'll be right back. Did you know that 1 in 6 of you guys and 1 in 200 of you women aren't actually seeing the world the same way everyone else does? You, like me, are colorblind, and there's something you can do about it. If you click the link in the description, it'll take you to Enchroma, where you can get a free eye test, find out what kind of color blindness you have, and while you're there, pick up some corrective lenses. They'll have a bunch of amazing frames that you can check out. They have payment plans and a 60-day trial, so it's pretty much risk-free. If you use the code CHAOS in the checkout, you'll get 10% off. Tell them Primal Chaos sent you. Oh my God. All right. Wow. These guys. Okay, so, you know, coming from Eskimo Callboy, and knowing that these guys were in some way related, I pretty much knew what to expect. And, you know, some might say that maybe there's too many, what would you call them? Irreverent kind of parody bands in the metalcore community, slash metalcore slash synth pop community. But, you know, I say bring them on. Let's see 50 more of these guys. This is ideal. They're so good. Yeah, because, like, again, the one thing that makes a good parody band is a band that can actually cut it, right? They actually sound good. They do what they're doing well, in both regards, because it's easy to be a metalcore band and try to do some synth pop and sort of doing it kind of half-assed and shitty. Or, you know, if you want to try and add some metal to something for effect, if you don't know what you're doing, it just comes off as second rate. And these guys nail it. And so does Eskimo Callboy. It's just quality music to begin with, and then juxtaposed over like humorous content and stuff like that. So, yeah, this was great. Thank you for the recommendations. I think what I'll do, maybe not next video, but like in the near future, I'll do their version of Hyper because I'm really curious to see what's going on with that, how it's actually related, whether they're, you know, I'm not sure whether both bands are involved or if it's just a cover or what, but either way, I'd love to see what these guys do with it, particularly from a video standpoint. Yeah, but thanks for the recommendation. That was great. All right. As always, if I've brightened your day, feel free to drop me or buy me a coffee. I'll put a link in the description. And as always, probably the most important thing you can do if you want to help me out is to, you know, subscribe, like, share, follow, whatever. Yeah, but these keep these ones coming. I'm really curious to see what other directions you guys can sort of take me down as far as just dumb shit like this. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.